Good morning. It is Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. I finally feel like I have enough of my ish together to be like, oh, you know what? I can be awake and I do have enough of myself together so that I can help out this morning. Um, last night I made, last night I meal prepped and I made, um, I'm sorry, I meal planned. I definitely did not prep anything. And I made chicken salad for lunches today for the kids and my husband. So now I'm finishing up making lunches for them before I move on to making breakfasts. So they're having um, chicken salad on croissants. So left one here for my husband too, because he loves a chicken salad. So gonna make it a day. Gonna make it a day. I really feel like we had lettuce out here. Well, it's time to keep this party going. So over the weekend, I was just like, I actually kind of feel like I'm feeling more like myself. If you're like, what does that even mean, Aaronica? I used to be, I don't want to say I want to be used to be way more domestic, but I used to be like that person who was like, oh my goodness, I'm making my kids lunch, making their snacks, like fresh like granola bars and stuff like that. Um, then the pandemic hit, and then I had to kind of like cook 7 days a week, 3 meals a day, and I got overwhelmed and everything like that. In fact, I feel like I'm just now kind of leaving the fog of the impact on my mental health from, of course, the whole panini and having the kids home and everything that kind of meant. Um, but even when we moved, like when we bought our house, like I was up super early, making sure that the kids' lunches were made. I was still making dinners and things like that. And then like last year, um, yeah, like pretty much all of last year, like last school year, I mean, I was just like, yeah, I don't have it in me. Like I stopped cooking dinners. And I don't want to say luckily, but like, my husband cooks and everything like that. My daughters cook. My son wants to cook. So everyone feels like they have a part to play. So even though I felt bad about kind of taking a step back from everything, my husband was like, "Dude, you're fine. Like everything that you've done for the family, you were a okay." Um, which I feel like was kind of hard even with that because it made me feel like I wasn't actually needed as like the matriarch of the family, if that makes sense. Anyway, I had feelings about that, but not feelings that were big enough to make me be able to kind of get out of whatever funk that I was in. Um, and I don't know, like this past weekend, um, my husband and I were working on building these mystery boxes because we're liquidating our store. And which reminds me, I got to make sure those boxes get listed. But I was just like, I think like I'm back. Like I think this is what I want to return to. So I meal planned yesterday. I grocery shopped yesterday, and then I got up and put together these kids' lunches. And you guys know I love a plan. I'm about to sit down and work my planner after I work out. But that's the other thing is that like I went to like drop into a low squat to like stretch my hips. Y'all, my hips were like absolutely not, girl. Like you can't just do that without having paid us any attention for the longest time. So now I'm also just like, yo, like we gotta run it back. Like I gotta bring some of the things that were old me back, including taking better care of my physical health outside of going to the doctor. So making those daily investments in myself, returning to working out, lifting weights. I'm a little bummed because I'm like looking at my leg. My left leg swelling is still like, it's still swelling. We're transitioning. We're going through some things with that left leg. Now, my right leg, that bitch is fire. She looks good. But I am going to go warm up on my Peloton. Um, and then I'm going to just go and do like a quick strength training workout and call it a good workout. Today I have my follow-up appointment for all of like last week's surgeries and stuff like that, which I'm looking forward to because I don't feel like my left leg is over here responding like she needs to. Um, but yeah, time to. One guest who's not running on time. It's me. I'm the person running late. No. Okay, so back home. Just picked up the kids. Now I am working on dinner. Oh, well, I wanted to show this to you guys. Like, go back into my office real quick. I got home and there was a package waiting for me, and Lee, who owns Top Stitch, got me some new shoes because she knows that I have been struggling with my feet. So I want to show you these because they're so cute. Here they are. It feels like I'm literally walking on clouds. And how funny is it that they match my toenail polish so perfectly? Okay, now we gotta get on to dinner because you guys, when I tell you that I'm so sleepy, the early bird is gonna catch the worm. Not immediately. Not immediately. Not like right now, you know, but in due time. So, like I said earlier, like I've been really feeling a lot more like myself. And so I am back to cooking. So tonight's dinner is, we're going to do a honey garlic chicken with a lemon garlic asparagus and some roasted potatoes. And so I'm cutting up the potatoes and onions right now so that I could get ready to get those into the skillet. I'm going to be using my air fryer with the chicken. But I just want to prepare it right now because I promise y'all when I sit down, that's it. It's a wrap. Your girl is done. But whenever my husband makes these potatoes, and I'm probably not doing it the same way as him, he's like a potato master. You know, I didn't eat potatoes all my life. In fact, I actually didn't start eating potatoes until I was in high school. These kids, though, these kids eat their potatoes. So I feel like there's never enough potatoes to go around. And so essentially what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start them cooking in my cast iron, probably in like 2 cast iron pans, honestly, because there's going to be quite a few potatoes. Only because like I feel like, you know how like sometimes you'll have like an odd number of potatoes where you're like, oh, we only need to have so many potatoes, but then there's like 2 left, and it's like, what are we going to do with 2 potatoes left? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm good with the amount of potatoes that I have right now, but I literally have 2 potatoes left. Who's going to do something with 2 potatoes? Not me. Maybe I would, but not this week. And there might be more potatoes in our Wednesday delivery, but who knows? My lentil soup today that I made for lunch, fantastic. That was good. But like, these are the 2 potatoes that I have left. So I'm just going to cut them up because they will get eaten. And the kids, the other 2 who did not text me, came home. Both said that his lunch was good. And then my other daughter was like, oh, well, Daddy normally, like, girl, you about to mess up lunch for everybody. I didn't ask all that. I just asked how was lunch. She gonna be the one who messes lunch up for everybody again. Oops, stabbed myself. You know what I would love to do is go back to like culinary school to learn all of the proper techniques and like cutting foods, like how you hold it and everything like that. You know what I mean? This morning I used half of an onion. I actually feel like I need a full onion for this though. Yeah, my son tried to tell me he doesn't like onions, and I had to let him know that we like flavored food. Anyway, so I'm going to finish putting dinner together. And I don't know, man. I really just feel like I could really go for a little nap just so that I could make it through the end of the day. But then when I got in, my husband was like, oh, by the way, my brother fell and hit his head. So now he and my mother-in-law are super concerned, and as am I, because I'm not saying I don't like my brother-in-laws, I do. Unlike children, I do have a favorite. JK, I'm not kidding. I do have a favorite. My favorite is the one that just fell and hit his head. Why? Because I feel like we've connected. I always feel like he's always like just allowed me to be who I am. You know what I mean? And I never felt like he didn't like me for his little brother. Unlike, you know, the rest of his older brothers. It never felt like that with him. So, the smell of onions. Okay. Let me get a bowl so I can season this up. Oh, I almost feel like I need that other onion. That's a lot of potatoes, man. And unfortunately, we are not gonna be able to use that cast iron. We're about to put this right up on the baking sheet because who has time to wait for this to cook? Not me. I'm gonna use a basil parmesan oil on this. Let's see. We are gonna use this other onion for sure. Anyway, let me stop rambling because I'm exhausted, and let me go and finish up dinner so that way this is done. I really just don't know how people be out here doing this every single day, and it's about to be me. Hey, milkshake. Hey, milkshake. I swear these cats, man. Have to throw some foil at her. Okay, I'm for real. I feel like this. I'm gonna let you go. Took forever.
Today during kilometer kids, I have
it's 7:30. I've been here for how long?
Someone stabbed me in the back of my foot, and they stabbed me right here. They stabbed me right here, and now my ankle.
5,
like
6,
the back of my
7:30. That's about 5 hours. What have you been doing?
Reading.
Good morning. It is 7:50. I got up and I made the kids lunch again. I feel like there's a possibility that I could die from exhaustion. But alas, that is not what we can focus on at this very juncture in life. Because you ever just have like those days where you make major scheduling faux pas? Well, today was one of those days for me. Oh God. My ankle still hurts really badly. And everything is harder as a result of it. What are you looking outside about? So, my scheduling faux pas. I definitely forgot that I had an event today that I am attending for the autoinflammatory disease that I have, HS. Until my girlfriend texted me last night, like, "Oh, I can't wait to see you tomorrow. You're still coming, right?" I am. I'm still coming. But I also have nothing to wear. And before somebody comes for me and be like, "You have nothing to wear," ha 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 ha. I don't really get dressed in business casual clothing often. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm a casual girl. That is where I strive. It's where I live. That's where I exist. So, we have to leave the house. I shouldn't have sat down, but I got to turn my computer on. We got to leave the house by 10-ish. And listen, I'm saying 10-ish. It's a strong-ish, okay? Heavy on the ish. Where did my markers go? Okay, they're fine. I was looking for my markers after I did my bullet journal setup yesterday. Like I said, heavy on that ish. So we have to make something to wear. We've got to take a shower and obviously do something with our head and face. Tonight is supposed to be a full moon, so we're supposed to be walking to the top of Stone Mountain to go and watch it. I love that. My son's school friend invited him, and I love this because these people always, the dad is always like texting me, not always texting me, like it's not inappropriate texting, but he'll reach out and invite us to come and do like these outdoorsy things because they are very outdoorsy people. And I'll be like, "Oh, hey, do you want to come and join us for a walk here?" And I really love that they do that. And in the past, we've said no, not because we didn't want to go, but like the last time we were supposed to go to this nature, like nature preserve or whatever. And it just so happened that, enter, okay, all right, we're in. It just so happened that I got regular milk in my coffee, so my stomach was all messed up. For those that don't know, I'm lactose intolerant. Um, I really only react to milk, not really yogurt or cheese. I said I want to install these updates. When I tell you that I'm so sleepy, I didn't go to bed on time. Judge someone else. It's who I identify as a person, whatever. But anyway, I digress. So we've got to get out of the car. We've got to get out of the house pretty quickly. And I've got to figure out what to wear. I think I'm just going to make some pants. I've been wanting to do the Foxy Boxy pants. That's by Gracie Steele. I made the shorts and I loved the shorts. So now we're going to make the pants. I got these rings. They're fidget spinner rings. And I found mine. And just in time for me to be stressed and fidgeting. Anyway, that's funny. Okay, so we're going to pull that up. But again, it's Tuesday for me, which is also the recording of the Audacity. I'm not going to be able to record that. Well, I am. I'm going to have to record it. Good morning, Milkshake again. Girl, you are showing me the love today. Look at my big girl. Why are your paws so wet? What were you doing? Did you say good morning? You say good morning? I love you. Tickle your belly. She's like, get off of my belly. Anyway, all right, let's make it happen. Okay, so it is 10:30. Time for me to walk out the door. I did make my pants. Let's see. Put you all down so you can see what the look is. And we've got the Foxy Boxies on. Pockets. Okay. And I made this bodysuit. I forget what pattern this bodysuit is, but we did hair. It is time to roll. Okay, so I've made it here within some really great time. And that also means that I can stop at my favorite place and get coffee. I used to live out in this area and I used to love a coffee shop. It's called Rev Coffee. It's not a chain. This is it. But they have the best coffee and the best coffee treats ever. Okay, so your girl got her coffee. I don't know how much I can record, but I'm gonna bring this in. My battery's almost dead. We'll see what we can capture.
Afterwards, and just got kind of hit it off, and we've just stayed in contact on LinkedIn and all that kind of stuff as an after effect. So then we just recently connected.
Partners for joining us today to exchange best practices and share insights as we strive for a more equitable health journey for all. At UCB, we are committed to advancing science to address.
Of course, Mom, when she was physically with us, and my siblings, two who are no longer with us. There are only two of us left now.
So it's a full moon tonight, and one of my son's little homies invited us to go walk to the top of Stone Mountain. Which way do we go? So We're gonna walk the Stone Mountain and be at the top so that we could see the moon and get as close as we can. Aren't you excited, babe?
So excited.
So excited. Bo, are you so excited?
Yes. Yes. What does you might want to use the bathroom? No. No, probably.
Oh, look at my teenager, so excited. Okay, so we made it to the pavilion. We did not make it all the way up. But look at that view.
Oh, me?
Oh my God. Full moon, bitches.
Hello.
Good morning. I can't believe that I'm still in the bed right now. But I woke up at 6. Oh, and I made the kids lunch. And then I came back and I lay back down and I went to sleep because, you guys, I'm exhausted. Or at least I was. I feel a lot better now. Every day this week, I've been up with these kids and I've been getting them. I've enjoyed making their lunches and stuff like that. Your girl is back in action. But I have not been going to bed on time. You know, in order for you to get up early, you got to start the night before. And when I tell you guys that I have not been starting the night before, I mean that with my whole heart. I've been in bed and going to sleep at like midnight and still waking up at 6. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, I am not this like young whippersnapper. That's not who I am as a person. And I got to stop acting like that. Like, I got to remind myself that I need to sleep. Not only, you know, am I over here still healing from things and whatever, but like women need more sleep than men. Women, tell your men that, okay? Anyway, so yeah, I got back in the bed and I woke back up an hour ago and I've just been doom scrolling. But I feel like I've been so productive this week that today, you know, we're just not gonna be as productive. Hello, milkshake. You see her creeping up on me? I love you too, girl. I love you too. Yeah, let's just like kick it together. We were beefing a second ago and she was chasing my feet. Um, you said good morning to the peeps milkshake? No, you don't want to talk to the camera? Oh, you're drooling a little bit. You must be happy. Yeah, cats drooling is the wildest thing in the world. Anyway, so today, what is on the agenda? I'm about to leave. I'm gonna go meet up with my dad. Um, and then run carpool per norm, right? And then tonight is open sew. It's a little sip and sew action tonight at the studio. And so I will be there from 6 until 8 p.m. before I come home and record the podcast. So, yeah, very busy day ahead of us. I do have a lot of work planned, obviously, which is the reason why I do not feel bad at all about like not being up in the morning and getting things done. What I am gonna do, oh, hello, I love you. Milkshake, I really like it when you're friendly, like when you're being like loving. It makes me feel happy. I think I wanted to do a solo along today, but y'all, I was just exhausted. But I'm gonna go cut out those pieces for that solo because it's only like 4 or 5 pieces, and I'm gonna prepare for it. Um, or I just might end up doing it anyway, and then heading to my dad's like a little bit later. Oh, I didn't mean to zoom, but you got extra close up. Anyway, time to get out the bed. So I don't know what it takes to qualify as like a chronic pain girly, but you guys, I think I'm there. When I tell you that my knee, I think I might hit my doctor up and see about that recommendation that she had for physical therapy for this arthritis in my knee because, ooh, your girl is like struggling. And you know what I hate? I hate it because like I really do like being active. I really do like going out, taking long walks up super fucking high mountains and enjoying stuff. But the aftermath of said enjoyment, you guys. And then my kids, I feel like they try to kill me every day because they just will leave random shoes and things like that at the base of the stairs. And I'm like, why are you trying to hurt me? I don't understand that. So I got 0 things done that I wanted to besides getting dressed. I'm walking out the door, heading to my dad's house. I'm so happy I walked this way because my kids definitely opened up the back door and left it open. Could have been all bad news bears. I mean, luckily, also, my house is a mess. These kids, and they have not done their laundry. I noticed that actually in my last video, as I was making coffee, like you could see their laundry strewn out in the living room. And I'm just like, y'all, stop destroying my house. Okay, all lights are out. Excellent. They have laundry to do. And yeah. That's all we can say about that, literally. I haven't made coffee this morning because again, I'm running late. Like my entire life is just late. JK. I'm definitely going to see about somebody's drive. Come on, close up pretzel bag. Sorry. There we go. Okay, there we go. We're gonna see about somebody's drive-through. Because Lord knows I can't make it. Trying to decide on sneakers to wear. I have on this cute little top. It's a Stitch Witch pattern. Stitch Witch patterns. I started emptying out my closet. I think we're gonna go for these Air Max. I started clearing out my closet again. I'm sure my husband is so sick of me at this juncture because I keep emptying out my closet and then just leaving them in there. So now I'm trying to rewear, or maybe not even rewear, because I don't even remember the last time I wore this or if I've ever worn it. So I feel like I'm kind of forcing myself to try these clothes on that I don't normally wear to see how I feel wearing them and if it's worth it to keep them or not. Okay, going through my purse to see if there's any lippies that I need in there, but mainly my wallet. Okay, it's time to go. Happy Thursday. I'm so excited. I'm going to get my nails done finally. But you guys, my nail tech is leaving. She's going back home to her country for 3 weeks. I'm so happy for her to be able to go. Because of course time with family is important. I couldn't, oh gross. I hate anthills. I have like that phobia where, where it's all the tiny circles and things like that give me the heebie-jeebies. Whatever that phobia is, your girl's got it. Oh my God. Anyway, but she's going back home to her home country. She's from Macedonia. And yeah, I'm very happy for her, no matter how much I'm gonna miss her. Because, in fact, I was telling Tiffany from Tipstitch about this last night. And I was like, I have never been loyal to a nail tech before in my life. But her, we had to have the conversation of, girl, if you ever decide to move from Georgia, you need to get out of the nail business or doing people's nails in person. Like, your girl is going to still need some press-ons or something. So I'm excited about today's nail designs. Oh, hello, Gracie. One of our outdoor cats. I affectionately named her Gracie. She's a beautiful Maine Coon. Anyway, so yeah, going to get my nails done. Very, very excited. TGIF, we made it to Friday again. So I'm getting ready to film a so long that's gonna go live today as well. I've been wanting to do this. Oh shoot! Oh, I tell you what, like, pain is such a thing that will like ebb and flow with you, and I forget about it. Anyway, so I've been wanting to film this so long for at least a good month or 2 months. And I am finally gotten myself together, hopefully to make this happen. Because I've been super excited about it. And I do need to plug my camera into charge so that it can be nice and charged and I don't have to worry about it going dead as I film this so long. Why are there so many things in my chair? Jeez Louise. Okay. Anyway, so we're getting ready to do that. I do also feel like I needed to take like a little pre-K pause to kind of get my life together. I also very proud of myself because I edited the podcast last night, so it went live at 6 a.m. this morning, which is an amazing thing. But woo, your girl is tired. I overslept this morning. And listen, so one of the things that we talked about during the podcast was, of course, sorry, my daughter texted me and I didn't even get it. But one of the things that I have been, I don't even remember. Oh, we talked about the whole drama with Nerida Hansen. And before you guys are like, I mean, she's Australian. Why are y'all talking about her? Because I placed an order from her mad long ago. And I placed an order from her in June. You guys, June. I still haven't received it. Haven't received an update on it. And she's out here like still trying to, in essence, promote her business and promote that she has like all these fabrics. And I'm like, well, girl, what about all of these things that we bought? Like, I bought some, let's see, six times five, 30. I bought some 34 yards of fabric and spent, my total was $408. And I'm just like, where is my shit? Anyway, so we talked about that on the podcast and I'm still mad about it. Like, um, I'm seriously about to file a dispute with my PayPal account because it hasn't been received. So I'm hoping that my PayPal account will allow that dispute to happen because I've already had an issue where I ordered $500 worth of custom fabrics that was supposed to be mailed to me. And then USPS messed up the package, lost everything but one cut of fabric. I called them about it, and you would think that they would have responded. They did not respond to me at all. They said they were going to work on it and that there was insurance covering it and never heard back. So I don't want to lose out on more fabric again. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut this fabric, record this sew along, and then, yeah. All right, y'all. So I just finished up that YouTube video, that sew along. I'm really, really excited about it. I think it's gonna be amazing. Also, I love the dress. Like, I'm wearing it right now. I'm not standing up so that you all can see. You will have to catch that. Um, it's published before this year vlog, so I'm sure that you've already watched it. Don't make me look at y'all funny, okay? But also, you guys, I'm so excited because my son is becoming a little Burnett brand ambassador and his machine just got delivered. So, actually, let me just go ahead and put my mic on me because I tend to forget that I have a mic. So, he has this Burnett B5 crafter. Oh God, this thing is heavy. So now, this week, whew, that thing is heavy. During the top stitch open sew, I brought my kids with me because my husband picked them up from the studio, and he was in there and we made a couple of bookmarks and he had so much fun. And as he was leaving, he was like, "Mommy, can you buy me a sewing machine like Rora?" And I was like, "We'll see about it, bud." Little did he know, Mommy was already on it, and I get to surprise him with it today when he gets home from school. And I don't know who's more excited, me or what he'll be, but I'm going to go live on Instagram with Julian while we do this surprise because, Julian is also a Burnett baddie as well. So I'm so excited. So it's Friday. It's Friday evening, which means that you guys know that I already don't share too much on Fridays because it's literally just a wrap up of the week. But very, very excited to share two things. One, I just signed on to also be an ambassador for Burnett, and I'm super excited about this. And so I have this B77 machine, which means that you all will start to see some more content with her. We've got to name her. Don't know what we're going to name her just yet, but that's not it. And I shared this in a post, but not everybody sees the post. But my son is also a Burnett brand ambassador, and he got the B5 Crafter. So that is his machine that is up there. And so we did a little unboxing live on Instagram, and it was super fun, and he is very excited. I can't wait to start teaching him in hopes that it will also get my middle child wanting to learn as well. But I'm about to go and edit this YouTube video that I'm about to publish right now today. That is the sew along for the denim shift dress. And I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. And yeah, pardon the noise in my background. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe, drop a comment, share this with someone who you would like to see a glimpse into my life, a little BTS behind the scenes action. And yeah, I'll check you all on the flip side.